Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Alpha PTE. I am Fatima from Alpha PTE and today I am going to continue about our verb tenses. So in the last video we did past tense and today we'll be completing verb tense by doing our future tenses. So if you don't know where we use verb tenses, let me just give you a gist. Verb tense is used to explain about an action, where we did the action and for how long it happened and when it happened, whether it happened in the past or in the present or if it's going to happen in the future. And then if there are two actions that are taking place, which action happened first and which action happened second, and how we can use this knowledge in our PTE exam and clear it. So without much delay, let's discuss about the last verb tense for today, which is future tense. So let's go to Alpha PTE verb tenses. So we did discuss about past tense. So let's go and discuss about future tense. So like I said, verb tenses have three tenses: past, present, and future. We discussed how we use present tense and past tense. Let's talk about the future. The future tense describe things which may not have happened yet and which may happen in the future, like later today, tomorrow, next week, next year, in 3 years, in 10 years, so on and so forth. And it is again in three different steps: simple, future perfect, future continuous, and future perfect continuous. Again, the same thing. In grammar, the future tense is the verb form you use to discuss things that haven't happened yet. When you say the party is going to be so much fun, that means you're anticipating about the future and you didn't even go to the party yet, but you want to believe that it's going to be great. That's the future tense. Will is used for future tense. You use the future tense whenever you write or talk about things you expect will happen sooner or later. Again, like I said, they're further divided into four types: simple and perfect, continuous, perfect continuous. So these four types of tenses, like the past, the other two. What is simple future? You use the simple future for actions that have not happened yet but will happen later. All right? In a simple manner, like the name itself says. To form the simple future, you just place the verb will before the main verb. Okay? For example, I will go tomorrow. She will not go to class today, or so on and so forth. Okay? The future simple is a verb tense used to talk about things that not have. Okay, again. Hmm. The formula, like I said, simple future is will plus the verb. Will learn, root form, like the first form of verb. Will learn, will read, will work, will go, will come in the first form of verb. Very simple. Now, what is future perfect tense and how do we use it? Future perfect tense is when you say will plus have and the third form of a past participle. I will have left, I will have eaten, I will have gone, I will have done, the past form of verb, but will have. That's when you use future perfect. The future perfect verb tense is used for actions that will be completed before some other point in the future. For example, uh, I know that I am going on a holiday in about 10 days. I know that after 10 days, that thing will be completed. So I will use this future perfect tense to show that the action will be completed in the future by a specified time. I know that specified time. Okay. Or maybe I'm having an exam tomorrow. I know my exam will finish in 3 hours. I know the specified time. So when I want to show something, then I use future perfect. Okay, because it depends on another time. The future perfect is always used with like by, before, at, or when. All right. For example, by the time you finish your work, I will have already completed my exam. Okay. So maybe my exam is before the other person finishes their office time. So we'll have already done something. Okay. Uh, for example, somebody eats breakfast really early in the morning, and you want to say, by the time you get up, they will have already eaten their breakfast. Okay. So to show something in the future, and to tell that this will be completed before the specified time. Okay, that's when you use future perfect. For example, uh will doesn't matter. It doesn't matter even if your subject is singular or plural. Will, have, and then the third form. At 6 o'clock, I will have left. Okay, I will have left means by this time I will leave. Next, future continuous. When do you use future continuous? Future continuous is something that you use will be, then the present participle. Okay. So, for example, it's to show that an action will take place over a specific period of time in the future. Sometimes it's continuous, but it gets confusing. But it can show the likelihood of something. For example, I will be moving uh my I will be moving my home by this time tomorrow. I will be doing something. Okay. I will be enjoying myself in the party by this time tomorrow. All right. Or I will be traveling to my country by 8 p.m. tomorrow, or something like that. So something that in the future will be happening. Okay, will be and plus ing. Okay, for example, future continuous is formed with words and will be and plus the verb plus ing. I will be watching my shows from lunch until dinner tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow my plan is just to watch my shows. I will be watching my shows from lunch to dinner tomorrow, or they will be promoting me to a manager on Friday. So they will be doing this. I will be helping my mother to make breakfast tomorrow. So we'll be doing something that will be happening in the future in a continuous manner. So that's when you use future continuous. Now, very slight difference. In future continuous and future perfect continuous is, instead of will be doing something, I will say I will have been, then the present part. I will have been eating. I will have been waiting. I will have been going. Okay. Now, when do you use this? You use this for actions that will continue up until a certain point. Okay. Like future perfect and future continuous, it is used with a specified time. Future perfect continuous, like in 10 minutes, in 5 minutes, in 2 minutes, in an hour, in 5 days. Okay, in 5 days I will have been waiting at the airport to meet my parents. Something that is going to happen in 5 days. In about a month, I will have been eating wonderful Indian breakfast after my mom, uh, because my mom is coming to stay with me, or something like that. Okay. Or what else? I will, my parents will have been uh, moving in with me by this time next month. So, something that will happen in the future which will be ongoing for a specified time. That's when you use future perfect continuous. It happens, it's used not so frequently because sometimes people just use simple future to indicate this also. My mom will stay with me next from next week and stuff like that, so they will use simple terms, but this is just for your reading and writing fill in the blanks, where sometimes they use these complex sentences. So when you see will dash been doing something, it will be will have been. Okay. Uh, that is future continuous. So for something that is in the future for a specified amount of time continuously. Okay. Again, what about future perfect? When they use future perfect, what will be there? Future in future continuous, they'll say will be doing something. If you see will be, then it will be verb plus ing for that blank. Okay. Then future perfect is will have, and past will have done, will have gone, will have prepared, will have cleared. Will have, then the third form of verb. So if there's a blank, then it's a third form of verb. Then future, simple future, will. Okay. Will be, will go, will not go, will do, will is just simple future. So that's about the tenses, verb tenses, guys, because I knew the future tense is not so complicated, and again not so widely used because of the complexities, but this is just to show you how you can use this for your reading and writing fill in the blank. So when you have something like this, you can always refer to it and say, okay, this is will have been, then I think it should be verb plus ing. It is will be or will have done, will have gone, thought, okay, I heard about it, I think it's future perfect and stuff like that. You don't even need to know whether it's future perfect or future perfect continuous. Just remember this: will have been, then doing something, will have done, will do. Okay. So just to make you, you know, comfortable with these words, like sometimes when you hear these things, you don't even know why it's like that. You say, oh, this sounds good, this sounds good, is because you have heard this somewhere and you know how this will work out, so that's why it sounds good to you. All good, guys. So that's about today's video. With this, we finish all the three types of verb tenses and how you can use them in your exam. I hope it's clear with you. If you have any doubts or queries, please join our Telegram group and we are happy to help you there. If you like our videos, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. So until next time, take care. See ya. Bye.